What's good, guys? Welcome back. I want to take the time in this video to talk about mental health and some of the myths versus the reality of what mental health counseling is. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. So I want to focus on 4 myths, but compare them to the reality of things. So the first one would be the idea that seeking mental health counseling is a sign of weakness or instability, right? That's the myth. But the truth is, when you seek mental health counseling, you're not showing weakness or anything of the sort. In reality, you're showing that you value yourself and that you want to see a positive change come into your life. So think of it like this: you go to the gym, you dance, you do Zumba, you exercise because you want to keep your body healthy. Our brain, our mind is also an organ that needs to be exercised, and sometimes it needs extra help. So just because you seek mental health counseling doesn't mean that it is a sign of weakness or instability. It just means that you're looking out for yourself, your well-being, because if we can take care of our physical bodies all we want, but if what's inside is still in turmoil, then no matter how much we keep our physical appearance healthy, our mind isn't healthy. So we want to keep that healthy as well. So thinking that seeking mental health counseling is a sign of weakness or instability could be further from the truth, because when you go to the gym to be healthy and stay fit, you're not going there because you consider yourself weak. You're going there because it's been proven that an active body has more benefits compared to a body that doesn't really do much and just is pretty much a couch potato 24/7. So think of it like that. Seeking help, mental health counseling, isn't a sign of weakness or instability at all. So the second myth is the idea that therapy is only going to be focused on your childhood. In all honesty, the truth of the matter is, while your childhood may give us a little bit of insight on your thoughts and feelings, it is not the sole focus of therapy. In therapy, our main focus is to help you use the skills that you learned throughout each session and implement them in your daily life to gain a positive change in your life. So to say that we're focusing on your child solely on your childhood is pretty much erroneous, just because yes, it might be something that is talked about and mentioned, but it is most definitely not the only thing we focus on. There are so many factors that are looked in when in a session. So don't think that when you're in a session, that's the only thing that's going to be talked about. It might be mentioned briefly, or you might bring it up briefly, but don't think that it's something that's going to be 100% every single time. Okay? Okay, so third myth. The third myth is the idea that your struggles aren't serious enough for you to go to therapy. In all honesty, your struggles, whether you deem them big or small, if you're having trouble solving it on your own, then it is perfectly okay to seek that extra help. Side note, I'm sorry for like the little weird noises that you're hearing. Those are my dogs playing with their toys. But anywho, your struggles, whatever they may be, they are valid. They are of concern to you. You know, if you're really seeing that you're having some trouble or some struggle with solving it on your own, it's okay to seek that help. It doesn't mean that you don't need to have something that's like life altering for you to like have to seek help from a counselor. So don't think of it like that. Honestly, counselors are there to help you figure out your stuff, whatever, whether it be emotional, thought, I can't speak, sorry. Whether it be processing your emotions, processing your thoughts, processing your interactions with other people. It can be so many things, but you know, mental health is something that isn't really talked about, and we are having all these concerns like, oh my god, my problem isn't that serious, I don't think I need to go to counseling. But if it's really on your shoulder like that, then maybe you should go to counseling, because it doesn't mean anything bad. It just things that we need to talk about and we need to bring to light. And having someone there to talk with us and help us see things maybe from a different perspective can be extremely beneficial. Okay, so the last myth and the fourth myth. It is, I left this one for last because I feel it ties everything in pretty well. And it is the idea that I don't need therapy. I can talk to my family and friends about it. So, family and friends, they are there for us. We vent to them, but they're not counselors. They're not professionally trained to really help figure that stuff out. So putting them in a position like that where you kind of see them as your counselor can actually be very harmful for them and for you and for that relationship that you have with them. Because one, they're not professionally trained. And if they are professionally trained, it is unethical for us to be a therapist to our family and friends, mainly because we have a biased perspective and we will be on your side of things constantly. So honestly, just seeking a third party, which like an actual counselor to help you out, can be extremely beneficial, just because it's a what's it called, not a third person, a third party looking at whatever situation you're presenting problem to them, that they can maybe see it from a different perspective and maybe highlight things to you or help you see certain details that maybe you wouldn't have seen before, and then make a treatment plan for you on how you can then make that presenting problem either diminish or make it less of a problem, you know? So definitely something to think about. Don't forget, guys, if you liked this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I love you all. Take care, and don't forget, our physical body needs to be healthy, but so does our mind. Don't overlook your mind. It's an amazing thing to have. It helps us process our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions, everything. It stores all our most precious memories. So keep your mind healthy, strong, fresh, the same way you would take care of your body. Okay? Love you all. Take care. Mwah.